I run through 2 slides. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, we are able to see that.
Thank you. Thank you. Our session now, this session is about setting up of single sign-on systems using shibboleth on cloud. I believe many of you are aware about single sign-on. The best example is Google. Google, like once you have Gmail login, you can able to log in all of their services, irrespective of whatever the product is offering by Google. They don't want to ask again and again. You need to log in. The same way. So I said about the student. So I kept that slide, but I forgot to keep share with you. So again, this slide also gone. Again, next slide. One login, many services. As an educational institutions, if any of your institute have subscription of any of the e-resources like Springer, Scopus, Web of Science, Science Direct, Taylor and Francis, like there are more than 60-70 publishers in India. They are doing their business, especially for e-journal and subscription, like subscription based e-journal access or e-books access. So what those people will do when they give subscription, especially that access to that any institute, your institute paying some 1 lakh rupees to Springer people. What Springer do? Springer will say, yes, we have received your money. Kindly share your IP address of your institution. For example, you are from your IP address of your institution. Network people know, like starting with 14.139.xyz. So the moment you pay money, that publisher will ask you to provide your email IP address of your institution. Then they will add their IP address in their system. Whenever you wanted to access whatever you paid for it, like you paid 1 lakh rupees for accessing 100 books or 100 journals. Now, due to this COVID-19 situation, nobody is there in the campus. Nobody is there. Whether your institute paid money for only for the IP ranges or you, that your institute, maybe you have some IEEE access. Every institute, as per AICTE norms or licensing norms or NBA accreditation, you must have the subscription of IEEE subscription. Every institute must have at least 5 or 10 journals from IEEE or some other engineering. Sometimes you might have MATLAB access also. Now, due to the COVID-19 pandemic situation, nobody is there in the campus. No students are coming. No faculties are going. Still, publisher is charging money. Why they are charging? They said, no, we already given the access to our resources to your IP ranges. But your institute not paid for your IP ranges. Institute paid for you as a researcher, as a faculty. In such scenario, we do offer free off-campus access services. In case, sir, we don't have any resources in our campus, sir, then how can we use? Problem. How many of your institute having single sign-on system implemented in your system, in your campus? Like you may have your email address, one email address, username and password. You have some payroll system. You have some intranet site access. You have some in your institute will have some other application, website application. Each and every application, they will maintain separate username, password, and database. Once you wanted to reset the password, again and again, you need to reset for entire application. Am I right? Did any one institution have Active Directory or LDAP implemented in your campus? Even after implementation of single sign-on, what is this LDAP and Active Directory is? Active Directory is Microsoft product where, for example, I am being part of this Influnet Center. The moment I join, they will create one user ID and password to me. Yes, Raja, this is your roll number. This is your employee ID. This is your password. Then I have another product. We have Sodh Ganga. We have Sodh Gangotri. We have EPG Pathsala. We have Inped. We have Parichai services, Soul services. So we have more than 30 or 40 products only for our institution. The same way, whenever you enter in your institute, like library will create one account for their library account. Your IT department will create one account. Your email department will create one account. Your accounts department or admin department will create one ID password. In such scenario, after attending this session, you please try to implement only one username password system for entire application. It is very much easy. What is the benefit of this single sign-on system? One user, many services can access number of services by authenticating themselves only once. Only morning you are going to campus, just enter your username password. After this, your username password you have given for the access, none of the other applications should not ask you your username password. Since this information, morning I have logged in with Gmail, after 2 hours I am logging with YouTube in the same browser, will they ask you to log in again? No. Since they are all from same product, Google is the owner, all of their product, fine, no problem. But you have email ID and password, whether you can use the same email ID password for Springer, IEEE or Science Direct, Scopus, Web of Science, no, it is not possible. If you implement this system, you have any resource access publishers from publishers, you can use the same user ID and password. You can implement with your Moodle system. Moodle means like it's a learning management platform. What is the benefit of this single sign-on? It's reduce the work of your IT department. For example, you want to access some of the remote access resources or some of the third-party resources where you don't want to reveal entire your information. Like I wanted to access Scopus. I'm traveling to Tamil Nadu. I want to access Scopus. So what should I need to do? Scopus, we are paying some 20 lakhs rupees per year. If I want access, I need to come here. Otherwise, I need to take any days or any other VPN connection system, but not required. In the moment I set up this shibboleth IDP, shibboleth is a software, single sign-on software, which need to be set up for every institution to disclose your identity. Tomorrow, for example, you are traveling by flight. You want to book a flight in Indigo. Indigo will give you some offer if you are being part of any education institution, because they know that every student is out of the campus. Now, out of the campus, they are at home. Now, college is about to open. They say, no, we are giving 15% discount, 7% discount for the student identity or faculty or educational discount. How they are going to identify this particular person is the user of educational user? Sir, they are asking us to bring our ID card. ID card I can manipulate. Anyone can manipulate. Then, sir, they are asking some certificate from my principal or head of the department. Or after going back, I need to verify. They will confirm with our. No, it is too much lengthy process. If you set up this shibboleth single sign-on system, this shibboleth single sign-on system for your institution, you can integrate with all your internal application, all your publishers. In future, Government of India decided to serve. For example, I am setting up one Indian National Repository where in Government of India, government funded institution faculty published more than 24 lakhs of e-resources published, or journal articles. Those resources, till now, it is being accessed by only the paid member. But since it is funded by government, we plan to have a common repository without violating publisher open access policy. In case that particular project approved, we envelop all the 20 lakhs of published articles by the Indian government funded institutions. How we are going to find out the people, because I cannot give it to all other country. Publisher will object. At the same time, it is all our Indian government, money spent by Indian government, resource produced by Indian government employee. So all these resources can be utilized for Indian people, Indian citizen. For that reason, how we will identify? Yes. If you have institution identity provider, yes, give me your IDP details. We will give you access of those resources. Again, right now, it is only restricted for your subscribed resources only. We are not giving any of the additional resources. It's all are in pipeline. However, since you are attending my session, this is my main project. I'm heading this project of setting up single sign-on system for institutions. So time saving, user don't want to remember 10 password, 15 password for any of his internal application. Sir, in case he share the username and password with other people, what is going to happen? The same thing, there is some ethics. People said, I have implemented this project for IIT Madras, IIC Bangalore, IIT Delhi, IIT Guwahati, even Tamil Nadu, so many engineering colleges and university, Madurai Kamaraj University, Bharathasan University, Alagappa University. Like this, more than 100 universities and institutions are using this setup. The same I asked them, sir, if somebody share our username and password, they asked the first question, Raja, whether if they share user ID and password of their identity system, will they steal money? Will they able to steal money? Because in Western countries, one person will have only single username password. For example, like we have Aadhaar. If I share my college user ID, my employee ID and password, that also will be linked with their Aadhaar. They can steal my information or steal my money from my account. That is what in future I'm telling you, single sign-on going to happen for every industry right now. Almost so many other big GM implemented single sign-on system. Until and unless you are revealing that yes, I am the person, please enable me access. So in future, before we almost reached 100, you also can try to join and implement for your institution. It is more benefit for your IT department only. You don't want to maintain n number of applications to maintain the user ID and password. One common place they will maintain user ID password. It may be LDAP or Active Directory or CarePros or even user-defined MySQL table. Sir, no, sir, in our institute, we have our own MySQL tables, sir, where we are maintaining our user ID and password. No problem. We can set up this IDP. We can integrate it with your existing system. So that's what it's a minimal disclosure of identity. For example, now I'm going to show you that idp.inflipnet.ac.in. Think I'm sitting from my home or your house. I'm sitting in front of your house. I wanted to access JSTOR. JSTOR, we have paid, our institute paid money for this JSTOR access. Then the moment I click this JSTOR, it will ask my username and password. Again, my wife name is my password. The moment I say, very much slow, due to screen sharing. JSTOR. See, the moment I enter my username and password, see, it is asking my consent. Raja, you are trying to access sitting outside of campus IP ranges. We are going to release about your personal information. This is called minimal disclosure of identity, because I don't want to reveal my personal Raja at the rate Influnet. Otherwise, this JSTOR people will communicate to my director or my boss or my friends. Raja downloaded thousands of articles, he didn't produce anything. Otherwise, they will reveal my personal identity. They will manipulate my personal identity. They will sell my data to some, that's what, social engineering phishing companies. So I don't want to reveal my personal identity. At the same time, I wanted to access all my subscribed resources. So hope you are all at your home. Your institute pay money. Otherwise, you may have some project in your hand. You got subscribed some of the publishers. Still, they will not allow you to access outside of the campus. You are paying money, but you are not able to utilize that resources. See, I can accept. Yes, I don't have any problem because my personal name is nowhere entitled here. Yes, I am accepting your terms and conditions. The moment I say accept, now my identity system will release my information. Yes, this is Raja. This is not Raja. Influnet, one of the administrator from Influnet, is trying to access. Now, whatever resources subscribed by my institute, all resources can be accessed from now on. The same way, now I have accessed for JSTOR is a different publisher. And another one is Springer, link.springer.com. There is no relation between Springer and JSTOR, but I wanted to use my username and password, single username and password. I don't want to maintain separate username password for Springer. I'm going to select login via shibboleth. Since my institute already set up this shibboleth IDP, that is why my institute name is appearing in the drop down list. The same way, tomorrow somebody want to book a flight, they wanted to gain or claim they are from education institution. Tomorrow, I already wrote a mail to all our Indian air service provider. I hope they will respond very soon, because it will reduce their work for verification. For example, think this is the flight page, Indigo page. I am collecting. I wanted to confirm that I am from Infonet as an education institution. Login via shibboleth. Since just now I have logged in with JSTOR, it will not ask me to log in once again. See the same username, password. See here, if you want to continue, do not ask me this information again. I send the page each and every time. The moment I select, none of the publisher will not ask about my second page. So I'm giving, since I wanted to give the demo to many institutions, the same parameter released to each and every publishers. So I'm using same username and password for accessing Springer, accessing JSTOR, accessing Web of Science, Scopus, Institute of Physics, everywhere I will use the same username password. This is called single sign-on system. For that, Influnet, our center, started a federation, and I am heading the federation team. So here I would like to show some of the information about what is single sign-on, till you could sense it much more better way. Not audible? Okay, wait. Let me check why this audio is not coming.
You are audible, sir.
Whether audio was coming earlier or not?
It is perfectly working, sir.
Okay, sorry. Then please check at your side. Audio from video play not audible. No people. So many people. Okay, that's fine. Let me tell you here. See, there is a many way you can make it your system single sign-on. Sorry. We do support SAML based single sign-on system for each and every institution. It is free of cost. There is no money is involved. Again, one more system. It's an interfederation. It's called EduGain. Let me explain in case if you are not getting audio. See, one person will have n number of user ID and password. There is a subtitle is there. Please look at it. Yes, it's fine. Let me explain now. See, there is an interfederation for India. We are the in charge for entire Indian country. Whoever is want to access their resources off-campus access, they need to join with us as an INFED federation. I will tell you how INFED came and what is the purpose INFED evaluated and how many people are using now our federation. See, some of you might be from government engineering college or some of from arts and science. You may be part of this enlist consortium. What government of India do in general? Government of India has given that money to us, like to run the consortium. Like earlier there were 3 different consortium operated by Ministry of Education. One is for engineering colleges like IIT, IIMs, NITs, and IISc, ICERs. There is a different consortium that is called Indust AICT, which was operated by IIT Delhi. Then for university, all the government funded universities like central universities, state universities, fully funded by government universities, what government of India decided, okay, if university wants to buy the resources subscription on their own, they are not able to deal with or make a deal with publishers. So that is the reason they made it themselves. Yes, on behalf of your institute, we will have our team to do the rate negotiation, and they will give you the resource access. Just be online 1 second. Sorry. So for engineering college, all centrally funded technical institution, Indust Consortium was operated by Government of India. Then for arts and universities, UGC Infonet, there were different consortium. Then for arts and science discipline, Government of India is spending more than 8 crore rupees. We will collect 8 crore rupees from Government of India, Ministry of Education. And we do subscribe more than 35 lakhs worth of e-books and more than 6,000 journals. We do subscribe. We will give the access to the colleges, like more than 8 crore. Our colleges need to pay something 5,900 rupees as an administrative cost. There were 3 different consortium operated by Government of India, Ministry of Education. In 2016, they decided to merge all in one single institution that is called eSoth Sindhu. Through that, 97 centrally funded technical institutions, 217 universities, 75 technical institutions, more than 3,200 colleges we do serve. What are the resources? 10,000 plus e-journals, more than 31 lakh 35,000 e-books, 22 e-resources, and 4 databases we do serve. But the problem with the current situation is Government of India is spending more than 200 crore rupees. All the resources are restricted within the campus IP address. So if you wanted to access, for example, I am from IIT Madras, we do offer more than 4 or 5 crore worth of resources. I need to go to the IIT campus, then I can access all the resources. Access is restricted within confine a given university campus. Although user statistics are satisfactory, however, they are not allowing off-campus access because of the lack of authentication mechanism. Why publisher or any resource provider, they are not allowing off-campus access? They are more worried about, because you will share your username password, then somebody will manipulate and they will download unnecessary. Not all the authenticated user will not have an access. Unauthorized user also will get an access. Ideally, but my institute did not pay money for my IP address, paid money for me as a researcher. Irrespective whether I am there in the campus or outside or home or traveling, wherever I am, I need to get my access. So there is a common single sign-on system developed based upon SAML technology is required to satisfy the publisher to allow them off-campus access. So INFED came. This is our website, like Parichay website, which I am handling this project now. And this is only one federation in India, which is developed based upon SAML technology, which is followed by all Google and Facebook. All the giants are using the same technology for allowing single sign-on access. And INFED is a centralized entity coordinate with a member institution. It is open to everyone, anybody can join. But again, I would like to say once again, you will not get any of the resource access of INFLUMNET. For example, we have more than 300 crore worth of resources. Your institute is not entitled to get all the resources, but your institute have some subscription. Those subscription can be accessed outside of the campus without paying any additional cost. If you want to join this federation, please do write mail to info@influnet.ac.in and visit this Parichay website. So what INFLUMNET is doing in between? See, service provider, for example, Scopus or Web of Science is a one single service provider. And institution, more than 1,000 institutions, they are giving subscription. If they allow directly off-campus access, there is no control. In case the service provider can manipulate institution data, institution will share their user ID to other people. There is a common trust body is required. That is the reason we are the legal body to control. We do made an agreement between publishers as well as institution, and we do maintain we frame a rules. You need to obey the rules, both the party, even institution as well as publishers. And we are maintaining the discovery services because publishers do not know whether you are coming from India or which institute. So that is the reason we do maintain the discovery services. And the moment this IDP setup is completed, it will give one metadata for your institute. Those metadata we do register in our registry. We supply to the publishers. The same way, publisher data we do register in our registry. We supply to the institutions. So we are the trust making body between both the parties. If both any one of being violating any of the rules, then we will come into the picture. We will take a legal action against both the parties. So this is the federation, Indian Federation operated by InflibNet. Through this, you could access all your resources, subscribed resources outside of the campus without any additional cost. That is a benefit number one. Benefit number two, tomorrow somebody like Indigo is enabling, yes, I want to know this person whether it's a student or not. Yes, if you set up this identity provider, it will, when at the time of booking the ticket, yes, are you a student? Yes. How I am going to believe you as a student? Yes, my institute set up this shibboleth IDP. It is already integrated. I can log in, and because the login is maintained by your IT department, the moment student get node use, the first thing they block their email address and then ID. The moment they block it, they cannot able to log in to anyone. So how the way it will work? The moment this particular user want to access any of the e-resources or booking the ticket, it will ask, where are you coming from? I am from India under INFED. Yes, the moment you select your institute, the request will be directed to your institute identity provider. You need to enter your username and password. The moment he entered username password, the IT department maintaining the user ID password table. It has to validate, authenticate with the IT user table maintained by your IT department. Then only the next step we can proceed. Yes, this person I checked. He is a student. He is studying in this particular college, this particular class. Publisher will say yes. You have authenticated this particular user as a student. We already registered your institute IDP with us. He is an authorized person. We are allowing them access. So there is a trust-making body is required between institution and publisher end or service provider end. We do play that role. InflibNet Access Management Federation is trusted entity between all the parties, including member colleges, universities, and the service providers. So how this works? See, for example, student trying to access any service provider will ask you to verify by the institution IDP. Once user enter his username and password, then publisher will grant the access. So Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, they are using our services through this system. They do get the access of almost all of their publisher access. So this is the procedure I have shown you. So tomorrow, some publisher need, I need a personal name, mobile number also I wanted to verify for my authentication purpose. Institution can set up the attribute release on their own. See, it is somewhat difficult, and being a computer science faculty, computer science person, you must have to implement single sign-on system for your institution. And somebody will ask like, sir, we do not have any of the e-resource subscription, sir. Whether it is some publisher is opening or giving some free of cost any resources, kindly do visit this page, ess.inflibnet.ac.in, covidresources.php. So many publishers is coming forward due to this COVID-19 pandemic situation. They have opened their database. Some publisher will ask you to have your identity system like shibboleth IDP set up in your system. So who are all our current members? IIT Madras, IIT Delhi, IIT Guwahati, IIT Palakkad. We are not restricting any of the institutions at all. We do provide the same services whatever we are offering to IIT Madras and other institutions. So your institute want to have access of this ESO or INFED, you can be a member. Like you can see so many private colleges also will be there, like BBU Lucknow, Alliance University, Thapar University, Vidyasagar University, South Asian University. They are all private colleges. Publisher side, right side, these are all the service product we are offering right now. Sir, whether, because the moment you wanted to implement any new product, you should have your own control. Otherwise, it will be a collapse and you will get very bad name, and systematically it will create a big issue. So what we do provide real-time statistics, user level statistics, service provider level statistics. Yes, Raja, he accessed this particular Indigo website, or he accessed this Springer or Scopus or Web of Science using the shibboleth system morning 9 o'clock from this particular location of the country. This is known by your institution only, and my institute do not know what are the articles I have downloaded, what are the resources I have downloaded. It will say only, yes, Raja accessed this particular service provider from, one second, let me show here. Yes, see, look at here. 3101-2019 from this particular IP, this is the user, and this is IEEE Explorer, like Raja entered into IEEE Explorer afternoon 2 o'clock 26 minutes. So this kind of control will be with you. If anyone wants to ask some questions, you can ask me question now. So this is generic information about INFED, single sign-on implementation. The tool I'm going to explain in cloud. How can you set up this particular tool in for your institution? Anyone have any question? No audio? Okay. What are the membership charges? I'm coming back. Okay, let me complete entire session, the entire PPT, then we can. Yes, the statistics plays major role whenever you project any work, or whenever you propose any work for your institution. Like, yes, this Kannan accessed 42% of overall usage, Raja 23%. And these are all the publishers. Thomson Reuters 20 times people are accessed, Springer Nature 6 times, annual reviews 1 time. Like that, it's in every service provider you can get it. Tomorrow you feel, no sir, we do not have any access of this ACS publication or this Taylor and Francis, we don't want to continue or we don't want to renew. Based upon this statistics, you can take a decision on it. You can save money for your institution. Even you can do custom rate. You're keeping 6 months of usage statistics. You may export as CSV file, JSON format, or Excel format, or PDF, whatever they want to export, you can do that. This is time, which IP address, what is the user ID, and which publisher he is landing into. Again, we should not track individual user information at all. The moment he logged in from your institution identity provider, you will not have any control. You should not be able to monitor, because it is against the individual privacy protection law. Again, interfederation. As I said earlier, now my institute, I have my institution. We have Wi-Fi campus in your. For example, you are from XYZ college. You have Wi-Fi campus of your institution. Username, password you have with you. You are traveling to IIT Madras, or you are traveling to Sydney, Australian University, Sydney, or some other places. Your institute have this EduRoam identity. The other institute also have EduRoam identity provider. You don't want to create username and password whenever you go there, whenever you want to access their network. You don't want to request their IT department, because IIT Madras is being part of this. This is, I'm talking about EduRoam, not EduGain. EduRoam is the facility. For example, I'm from India. My institute set up EduRoam. EduRoam means education while roaming. For getting internet access, if I'm traveling to other country like United States or Australian University or Auckland University, I don't want to go to IT department, because wherever you go, there will be that Wi-Fi link connection will be there. You just select, there will be EduRoam, select EduRoam, and enter your username password which you are using for your institute. Your institute identification, institute maintaining some username and password, can be used whenever you travel to outside of the country also. There is a concept is called EduRoam. You ask your team, your IT department to set up EduRoam in your institution. And again, I am handling EduRoam, handled by ERNET, Educational Research Network of India. But both are using same identity provider system. Single purpose is many, but only one server you need to set up. INFED is a part of Interfederation. Interfederation means India, I am the in charge. For InCommon is the US in charge, UK Federation for UK, and Swiss Federation, one person will be there. Tomorrow, Switzerland Federation, one institute, one government institute want to share their data to only education institution, because they cannot sell the data because funded by government, but they wanted to share with only educational institution. Once you are being part of our federation, Indian Federation, without registering to their federation, because we have signed a MOU with all other countries, more than 72 countries working together. Every month we will have a twice meeting. We do share our information. Our institute, our Indian institution can access Switzerland Federation services. That is also possible. Again, I'm telling, it is more of technical. At one day, it is not possible to explain. Just to go through this PPT and go to that Parichay website, you will have more information for you. But you must teach your student about single sign-on system, because the moment they enter into the corporate, they will ask you, do you know anything about single sign-on? Is there any tool to implement single sign-on? Yes, there is a tool. It's called shibboleth. In India, Informatica is giving the services shibboleth based single sign-on system. We have kept everything in online. You can follow our installation guide. By following that installation guide, you can set it up on your own. You don't want our help at all. You can take up this as a project for your student. You give some guide project final year student. Yes, if you want, please implement single sign-on system for my institute. Yes. What is required? One single server is required. Then one public IP is required. Then, sir, we don't have anything, sir. That is the only reason I am teaching you cloud technology. Since you are from education institution, you will have educational discount or educational offer or free some account. Based upon that particular account, you create one virtual machine in cloud. You set up the single sign-on system for your institution. Benefits of interfederation. Around the world, more than 2,574 identity providers and more than 1,764 service provider offering services. Right now it is 72 federation. Sorry, now earlier it was 50. It is 1 year before data I just copied. So these are all the countries being part of this federation, like India, Australia, South Africa, and Brazil, and mostly all the European country, and United States, Canada, Russia, China. Now almost another 22 countries add up now. So these are all countries fully implemented the single sign-on system. If you want, maybe you may not aware by the earlier. From today, you go subscribe or apply for this membership of INFED Federation. So just I worked out, you know how many higher education institutions in India? We have more than 40,000 higher education institution. Since I am from University Grants Commission, and one day I just calculated, how India, we have reached only 100. Last year, until last year, it was only 30. This year we have reached another 70. My plan, we need to lead this entire list. See, UK Federation, They have only 745 institutions in their UK Federation, United Kingdom. All 745 institutions having this identity provider system. US, whole US more than one, maximum 455 education system. All of them have implemented this single sign-on system. I believe every one of you as a professor, I request, as a researcher, I request, you go and implement single sign-on system for your institution. We supposed to lead top of this list. We have to be at the top of the list. And for each and every country federation, more than 10-15 people, like top federation, they have 15-20 people are working. We have reached 100. But still we are having limited with only 2 or 3 manpower, that me and another 2 manpower are working for this project, and that is not a problem. We will give you free support as long as possible, and you can avail the services from us. So what is a key example? Whenever any kind of new technology will come into the market, especially related to universities and libraries or off-campus access or e-access, keen to implement the technology. We already set up and we are giving services. You say publisher cannot object because this software tool developed based upon security assertion markup language, and moving towards a single password system for our entire educational institution in India. That is our main objective of this project. And we do provide, sir, we don't have technical expertise. We don't have Linux knowledge, sir. We don't know what is server. Could you able to help? To be frank, 99% of the institution set up their identity provider using with the help of InfluNet only. So we do provide all type of assistance. You need to give only server and you need to assign one domain name. Just everything we are taking care of it for your institution. So what is the impact? Anytime, anywhere, any device. That is our impact. That is our motto that we are going to achieve, especially for off-campus access. Sir, is there any other method to have off-campus access? Yes. You have to spend something 1.5 lakhs, 2 lakhs rupees for selling this off-campus access. Again, sir, you are purchasing one shirt. You are purchasing. Somebody may have off-campus access tool in their campus. You are purchasing one shirt, paying 2,000 rupees. Same shirt. When you are wearing at your home, it is free of cost. If you go wear outside, you need to pay 500 rupees extra. Will you believe this story? But it is happening in India. On campus, everything is free, whatever paid money and everything they are offering. When you wanted to have the same access outside, they say, okay, no, you need to purchase this software, that is additionally 2 lakhs rupees you need to pay. It is the publisher responsibility, it is a service provider responsibility to reach you whenever they have added any new content in their database. Home institution, tomorrow, somebody, I am thinking that, sir, this fellow is some misusing, sir, this fellow is sharing username and password. The moment you block his account in your LDAP, only one single place, he will not have any of the databases access. And as I said, eduroam is an internet access purpose only, not resource access. Your institute is being part of this home. All your users, whenever they are traveling to any country or in India, more than 200 institutions already set up this eduroam. Whenever you enter into that campus, you don't want to use your mobile data or other thing, and you can directly log in via your institution username and password, which is maintained by your IT department. Many of the institutions are spending huge amount of money to avail off-campus facility from private companies. By joining InFed, members will avail this facility almost free of cost because you have to have one server. Somebody, we have opened everything to everyone. We don't have any restriction. Even private colleges, government universities, government colleges, everybody can join. All the publishers we have opened now. Again, for outside other country, institutions are paying minimum 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupees every year as a subscription cost. We are not charging anyone. So how to join with InFed? Again, this slide I am going to share with you. There is a membership form, rules of membership and personal data. Everything will be very defined very clearly. You need to sign this membership form. Maybe you may be the in charge of as a technical head of the institution, maybe registrar or the principal has to sign this membership form. So this membership form look like name of the institute you need to write and complete address, an administrative contact, maybe your name, some technical contact also you can be your name, but this is supposed to be the principal or registrar of the institution. How much do we charge? It is again free, sir. There is no charge. But in most of the other countries they started charging money, but we don't charge. Initially, it is funded by the government. Like this is a national service, so government fund for the Federation Access Management. And InfilNet, we started as a free project under the cross funding from the InFed, like ESO Sindhu, the consortium. A small annual fees may be charged, not it may take some more time. And global federation operators provides, say for example, somebody says, sir, we don't have any IT department, data center or computer. Will you able to help us to set up server in my own private cloud? Yes, we do provide enterprise services. And you want 124/7 support, we do offer, and you may need to pay money. At present, it's 100% free of cost. Yes. Any questions from this federation part? There is no charges. Is made AD must for SSO. Sir, that's what, sir. Not only Active Directory, any of the authentication system you need, either Active Directory or LDAP or Kerberos or no, sir. We have already stored our username password table maintained in PostgreSQL or MySQL. Whether it will be working? Yes, Pakka it will work. It's a middleware, sir. Middleware between your authentication system and the publisher side. Or explorer side. Thank you. Anything else? And I have one project vacancy in case somebody is maybe completed their final year. I need a person for this project. I want to have some good resource person, maybe the fresher or 1 year experience. You send his resume to me. This is my email address. Okay, shall we proceed now? Yes, thank you. So morning, ma'am, this is for typical registration, like how to register using your credit card. But regarding your educational institute, I will have a session on Friday. So how to register with Azure? The moment you go and click here, enter the email address, password. The moment you enter the password, they will send you one code. Then enter your CAPTCHA. That's it. Then the moment you need to go inside, you need to enter all personal information, mobile information, and credit card. See, this will charge you only 1 rupees. 1 rupees in the sense like if you have credit card, first time when you log in with this Azure, register with Azure, immediately they will credit you $200. In the sense, around 16,000 rupees they will give you, or at that time it was 13,500 rupees. They will give you 1 month time to explore everything. You can create virtual machine, you can create website, and everything you can create. So you don't get panic. You can use because as an education institution, you must have to get the educational institution offer. Meanwhile, it will take some time. If you have a credit card, do register. That only 1 rupees they will charge. That also they will revert. After 1 month, within 1 month, if you consume all the $200, then they will ask you confirmation. All your services is going to be deleted or suspended. Do you want to continue? If you say yes, then again they will ask you to enter your credit card. Then only they will charge money. So you don't get fear about Azure registration. The same way, Azure for only 1 month, they will give you 13,500 rupees. You can explore all the technology. like whatever it is, all the services which is available in Azure. You can create 4 GB RAM, 10 GB RAM, 12 GB RAM, or 56 GB RAM. But whenever you create any machine, I will show you how the way the projection will come. Shall we proceed? Yes, this is Azure dashboard. Now, you would like to have, you would like to create one website. So creating websites, sir, we are having expertise in Drupal, Joomla, and other things, sir. How much time will it take to create? If you have Azure account, it will hardly take only 2 minutes to create any website for you. Content management system. Yes, with attendance. Okay, I am pasting that attendance link. Just wait. Same link. However, I am pasting once again. Dear all, please register immediately with this attendance. This is our afternoon session. Yes, I am proceeding now. Now the registration happened. Now I am going to create a website. So you need to log in, enter your password. You land into the dashboard. Select app services. Yesterday, not only yesterday, everybody who were teaching you cloud, they might have told about infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. This is very, very important. So here, this app services is one of the platform as a services. Do anyone know what is software as a service? Do anyone give any example in the chat? Is anyone know what is software as a service? Can anyone give some example? Or you can unmute your mic and speak. Excellent. Good. Gmail, Google Sheet, WhatsApp, everything is a software service. Yes. Yes. Platform as a service. Pass. No, platform in the sense like, yes, if you are availing from cloud and they will, if you create one virtual machine, it's a platform. No. Then infrastructure as a service. Somebody wrote about OS. What is infrastructure as a service? Yes, VM is exactly the right one because storage and all other infrastructure will be maintained by the cloud service provider. From operating system onwards, OS you are going to maintain and network you will not maintain in infrastructure. You will maintain only the operating system and data and application will be controlled by you as an infrastructure as a service, virtual machine. So here we are going to create one website which comes under platform as a service. See, I'm going to create a web server. I'm going to click website app services, click to add. What I'm going to create there, I want to create simple web app, or I want to create some Joomla or Drupal or something. I'm going to create Joomla is a content management system which is already integrated with Azure platform. So I'm going to click Joomla, click here to create. It will ask, morning I said there is a resource group for Study in India project. I will have more than 10 machines or 15 application services or content delivery network, everything, whatever related to Study in India project, I will create a resource group. SII. It will help us tomorrow something wrong happens, or tomorrow I wanted to calculate for this particular project how much I spent for this last 1 month or 3 months or 6 months. Tomorrow I wanted to move this entire infrastructure resource group to other infrastructure. I can able to do that. So whenever you wanted to create, you need to have application name and you need to have a resource group. Then MySQL database, by default MySQL database we are using Azure MySQL database. Otherwise, you need to create a virtual machine. Inside virtual machine, you need to install MySQL, you need to install web server like IIS7 or WAMP server or anything else. Here, PaaS services means this machine, virtual machine, they will be taking care. Directly you are creating one web application, websites, web server is maintained by them. Virtual machine is maintained by them, but whatever code in the page, HTML, index.html, raja.html, the page will be developed, the application will be in your control. That is what it is happening now. You need to create a resource group and you are going to create a new database. Now this website has been created. After creation, you are going to access, they will assign by default one URL for your institution. For that website, click that website. Now site information you have to give. No, what is the site name, what are the things you are going to do. After creation of that website, you need to log in to get new website, right? For example, website will be there, you need to log in as an administrator, right? So what is the user ID, what is the password, confirm password, click here next, then again database information, just click next. That's it. Now this site has been created. They will give one user ID and password. There you can add n number of pages, you can remove n number of pages. This is what the Azure, you are able to avail this platform as a service. Again, madam, again, sir, as a faculty, as a teaching faculty, you must aware how to create, how to utilize this cloud platform, irrespective whether it is Azure, Badal, or Amazon, or Google Cloud, or ESDS, or Control-S, anything, go for anything. You need to know how to create one virtual machine. You need to know how to create one platform as a service website. These two is sufficient to teach, or something, data storage. Due to internet connectivity, I missed. If possible, please do that. Yes, we will try to do something, sir. Ramesh, sir. Now we created a website. We need to create a virtual machine. The same way, you need to log in. This is what my practical session, madam. This everything, for example, user 15. Like that, I will create user 50 users. All 50 users I will give their username and password. They will all log in. They will create their virtual machine. I will ask them to create websites and enable port and configure the content delivery network. Everything I do, but online it may not be possible, madam, because we have to train more than 100 people. Enter your username, password. Click virtual machine. This is infrastructure as a service. Go there, click add. Again, what is the subscription? See, for us, we have enterprise agreement. Enterprise agreement means any resources will be fixed price for 3 years. They cannot increase or they cannot decrease. They can decrease the price. Market value go down. Today 100 rupees is the virtual machine. Tomorrow it is 80 rupees. They need to give the 80 rupees cost. Today 100 rupees machine, when we sign an agreement, enterprise agreement, the value will be fixed for 3 years. Tomorrow that market value or dollar rate will go high. This, according to Indian rupees, it becomes 150 rupees. They cannot charge 150 because this agreement will seal the price for coming next 3 years. So we have our own subscription. Today evening attendance link, please. Sir, I sent, sir, I don't know. And virtual machine name, and again I said you have to select the virtual machine name and the location, Central India. Sir, we need price benefit only, sir. We don't have enough important data. I can, wherever price less I can go and I can get it, sir. You can select that region and which operating system you want. I need Ubuntu 20.04 LTS or Windows machine or Unix or Red Hat, whatever way you want, you can take it. See, one more, how many GB of RAM I want, like 2 vCPU, 4 GB RAM. I am going to change See, look at here. This is the price for B2 basic level 2 machine. It's a 4 GB RAM and 8 GB hard disk. I need to pay 2,636 rupees per month. Apart from this, you need to pay money for your public IP address, and whenever once you create the machine, what you are going to do, you need to serve on some website or something. You will copy some data, then you will retrieve some data. Whenever you retrieve some data, they are going to charge you. There are so much varieties will be there. Like this session will be handled by like Prajot Saran Monday in Thursday. Then physical machine I can touch and feel, sir. How I can connect to this virtual machine, sir? See, the moment you create the machine, how you will connect? The machine should have some username and password. Yes, this is the username and password. Username, password, and allowed ports. Sir, in that I'm going to run only website, sir, but I wanted to connect through SSH port. You need to enable HTTP, HTTPS, and SSH. These are all the ports. Ports is nothing but it's a door. For example, now I wanted to go out of this room, there is a door. This is the port. Only people can travel. In case bigger lorry, there will be a separate port. Port is a set of rules which will allow the person, like HTTP means it will allow only 80 port. It will not allow 443. It will not allow any other 25 or another thing. Let's click on next. There is a two type of hard disk. Nowadays, I request you to go for SSD hard disk if you are using some data analytics or some data mining work. If it is normal work, go for HDD because two times of cost will be there for SSD hard disk comparatively in HDD hard disk. And management, we just say next. Guest configuration, no, not required, and key, not required. So whenever you wanted to create any machine, because today you may be administering this portal, tomorrow someone will come to manage this portal. So always you need to create a tab. What is the purpose you have created this machine, and who requested, and how long this machine is supposed to be run. Like that, everything you need to enter into the tag values. See, 3 rupees, 3.5 rupees per hour. 3.5 rupees if you create this machine in overcloud. So that's what I said, sir. We have only 5,000 rupees, sir. Within 5,000 rupees, I have to conduct. There is no problem at all. You can create, because if you go to market or you need to buy a hardware or laptop, you need to pay a huge amount of money. For example, if I conduct this workshop in physical mode, I will pay something 5,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees to the Azure or Amazon. I will conduct a lab session. No, only that, but this 5 days, how much money I'm going to use? I'm going to use my credit card. At the end of the fifth day, I will delete the entire virtual machines created by my participants. I will create all the user ID. I will delete all the email machines, websites which is created by my team. The moment I deleted, then that time onwards, I don't want to pay money at all. The moment I stop, I don't want to pay. That's it. Click here to go resources. So this is the way you need to create a virtual machine. If you still want, now 5 o'clock, 15 minutes we can open for question. Otherwise, I will show you the live demonstration. See, just now I have logged in with our cloud. Okay, sorry, I cannot record now. I need to stop my recording. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for your good practical session. So the demonstration. Yes, I will do demonstration. I will do that demonstration now. I'm going to stop sharing because I need to enter my username password. Again, more than 50 characters. Yes, I just logged in now. Let me record also. Yes. See, if I want, this is the typical dashboard, whatever I have shown you there. If I want to create application service, I need to click here. This is a national testing agency. One second. This is NTA web app. Morning I have shown you. This is another one is study in India. See, I am going to scale out. Scale out. See, I made it as auto scale. Right now there is a 10 instance count. This is a rule. What is the default one? By one it will always. And you can check here the price. See, this is 1.75 GB RAM, which is running now. See, 5,300 rupees per month. And see, you can see here what is the running history. Last 7 days. Last 7 days running history. 10 machines all the time it was running. Last 1 day, 12 machines. Now if I want to scale out again, I will configure now. Instead of 10, I am going to give only 5. Just save. Now this count can go maximum 5 only. And I am going to create new application services like Drupal, Joomla I said. See, I have total this many subscription. As I said earlier, yes, this is National Testing Agency, this is NIRF, this is Study in India. Web application means we do have a number of other services. Now, for example, I am selecting National Testing Agency, and for National Testing Agency also I created a resource group NTA. Now, whatever I am going to create, that money will be part of that one. And web app name NTA test web app. See, the Docker container, somebody asked, no, I am going to use as a code. I have my own code. And Central US or this one, Central Asia or Central India. I will select Central India. So it will ask, what is the core size you wanted to change? At the time of provisioning itself, I could assess the price value. So it is in production, 3.5 GB RAM, 5,500 rupees. No, I wanted to have a development testing. See, only 1.7 GB RAM, 865 rupees per month. This one is if I select and apply. Next. I just click next, then it will be creating a separate website like NTA, like National Testing Agency. This is the current live website which is operated by the center. Now again virtual machines, add virtual machine, click virtual machine, click here to create. The same way, whatever I have displayed in the PPT, now again 5, 6, the same procedure I have to follow. Same. Click virtual machine, add, select. The same way, you need to select NTA, virtual machine name, NTA testing, Central India. See, instead of Ubuntu, I wanted to go for CentOS, or I wanted to go for Windows Server 2019 Data Center Generation 1. I can select it. And see, this is select sizes, resize. No, I wanted to go for basic machine. See, 2,161 rupees. See, 540 rupees also there is a machine. B1S, only 1 GB RAM. See, only 1 vCPU, only 1 GB, and only 4 GB hard disk, 500 rupees. If you want, you can select this. Then You wanted to have I wanted to have username password. I normally not recommending this. So you need to use public key authentication. Let me open one of the public key PPK file. See, this is for Tumkur University PPK file authentication. For example, you look at how much length of password we have set up for Tumkur University. So this is the length of the password for passphrase key authentication. Whoever have this file, those people only can able to access Tumkur University. So again here, then port number 22, you need to enable port number HTTPS and this one. Then next one is disk. If it is normal purpose, you go for standard hard disk, which is very low in cost. And no, I wanted to add additionally hard disk. Yes, I'm going to attach a new hard disk size of 1 TB or 8 GB, 64 GB, everything up to 3 TB. Yes, see this GB, 32 terabyte data you can add as a hard disk. And the next one is management and advanced. Any other port you wanted to add or group you wanted to create, those things you can create. And you need to mention the name and what is the value you want. The tag values are case sensitive or limited to 256 characters. The name is sensitive. What you need to do, note that if you can create a tags, then change resource settings in other tabs, your tags will be automatically updated. So what is the purpose you are going to create? This is the public IP address purpose. I have created the tag. You need to enter the entire value so that next person who is taking over charge from you to cloud this entire portal, they can manage very easily. Yes, 510 now. And let me show you the Parichay also. Now we have created. Now you need to install IDP, no? .php. This installation, how to set up IDP for your institution? You need to enter, for example, idp.srec.ac.in. Yes, Sri Ramakrishna Kalaga. SRCE. See. This is your domain. Look at here. All the configuration will be changed automatically. Just to follow this document. What are the things you need to do? System requirements. You need to install this. If it is Ubuntu server, apt-get install and create this file. You need to run this command. Cut this Apache. Install Tomcat. Java. And Tomcat you need to install. Go to this file. Edit this line. And download the latest shibboleth identity provider from this shibboleth website and follow this document. At the end, you need to submit your information to our federation registry. The moment you submit, I will get a notification, log in and I will approve. If you in between getting some doubt or you could not able to proceed, you can give SSH access to us. We will able to help you out. This everything will be very clearly mentioned there in our portal. Stop sharing. It's open for questions, sir. Not able to download? Any questions? Yes. Somebody want to ask any question? Sir, I think Prakash sir, you are trying to speak something. I could not able to listen.
Is the subscription available for the individual?
For cloud or infed?
No, the research journals and other things. Downloading the research content.
No, sir. Actually, institution. See, there is a ESO.
Okay.
ESO I'm sending you one link.
Oh,
You can go there. You can go there and check the negotiated price, sir.
okay. Thank you,
You can
sir.
go there and you can find out the negotiated price. If you go directly approach any publisher, they will say instead of 100 rupees, you need to pay 150 rupees, which is already negotiated by our team. You can avail the same price.
Oh, sure, sir.
Yes. Anything else, sir? Any questions posted here? Thank you. PPT, I hope you are able to do it, madam. Once again, you try because other people are able to do. I have given the same permission. Yes, I will share all the videos. No problem. Don't worry at all. Yesterday, you told that there is no attendance link. Yes, Jayalakshmi Ayyappan, madam. Because morning itself, I told the same reason. Somebody named their name as a 3824401. Should I need to leave them? So such kind of data is not coming and then they are entering their name as a different one. That is why we thought to take the attendance link, madam.
Sir, this is with reference to attendance. That in the previous sessions also you have given a link because
Yes, madam. I don't know. See, you are able to see 176987048. Are you? What's your good name, madam?
Yeah, I can see that. My name is Dr. Kirti Mathur.
Okay, but in our session, it is there because of you and one more person only. We thought to have an attendance link.
Okay.
I don't know why, madam. Anyhow, this today attendance link you might have filled, and kindly do fill, and we will verify your name and the session timing also. We will do that.
Okay, sir. So, in every session we'll be getting the link to sign for attendance.
No, madam. Actually, we will give morning one time and evening one time. 2 session is sufficient. Two times is sufficient, madam.
So in the mornings I did not.
Why, madam?
So because I did not see, sir. I'm joining from my mobile. I couldn't see.
No problem, madam. You send one email, madam.
Okay, sir. I'll send it. Thank you so much.
Any questions related to my session? I hope, see, it is very new topic and you may not understand and you will have more doubts. Otherwise, sometimes you will not understand what exactly you need to do. That's what I will share my slide and presentation and go through that. And if you have any doubt, you can ping me back.
Sir, I have a class in morning. I have a class, so I didn't attend your session first.
What's your good name, sir?
Dr. Sayyid Wajahat Abbas Rizvi.
Sir, that 302518, you are the one.
302518, yes.
Sir, why, sir? You could display your name, no, sir?
Sir, I don't know why it is showing this one. This like how we can rename it.
Just check it out,
I think this is the employee ID that I have in Amity University. That's why it is picking that one.
Oh, you're from Amity University.
Yes.
Sendil Kumar, something.
And I think, sir, my name is coming because even I'm registered with Cisco WebEx for my classes. So I'm using this ID for that. That is why it is coming.
Yes, people can wind up now. 5:17. You can leave now.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Hello, am I audible?